Yo! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, Claude. Welcome, Mexican Gamer. Welcome, Shadar. Welcome, Neo. Welcome, Damien. Welcome, Lambug. Welcome, Invictus. I know I'm late. I know. I'm about 20 minutes late. Thank you all for joining. Let me grab my shareable link and go over here because I want to be able to read the chat from you guys. What's up, Zion? What's up, Joseph? What's up, Mexican Gamer? What's up, Sub-Zero? What's up, Bliss Edits? What's up, Enterprises? Hi, Isaiah. Hi, Dream Demon. Hi, Scuff999. Hi, Retroholic. Hi, Nathan. Nathaniel, excuse me. Hi, Dude Road. Hi, Genki. Noah's in the chat. What is up? Hey, Hunter. Hi, Muloy. Hi, Captain Josh. Hi, Katakana. Hi, Retroholic. Hi, Dude Road. I already said hi to you. Afro with the $1 dono. Thank you with that $1 dono. What's up, Ulysses? What's up, Sunny Boy? What is up, Bruce Productions? What is up, Jared Woods? Hi, Andy. Hi, Sunny Boy. Hi, No Oritz. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have some potentially good news.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Thank you again for that $1 dono from Papa Afro. All donations, super chats, and memberships go to the top of the line. You get a shout out on stream. Super chat questions, please send them in. I'm going to go for about 30 minutes and give you my thoughts and walk through everything, walk through all the news and information and the actual leak itself. And then we're going to get into the Q&A. And because we have so many questions that will be coming in, the super chats will be greatly appreciated, of course. They help support the stream. I do not run ads on my streams. So super chats are greatly appreciated. I know, Afro. Shut the fuck up. Just kidding. Just kidding, Afro. Okay. So I want to actually get into what has really happened here. And a lot of people are saying, like, oh, this is, like, so fake. This is not real, whatever, blah, 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 blah. People don't even know what the leak is saying or what is actually happening here. So I want to go through and give you my thoughts on everything. I want to explain what this leak is saying because people are misinterpreting what the leak is actually saying. They're saying that it says that, you know, a Batman show that's based on Batman Arkham is confirmed. Which is not the case. What it says is that WB wants to do it with Ben Affleck. That doesn't mean that he'll agree to it, but it means that they want to do it. And, you know, if the money's right, anything can happen in this world. I mean, if the money's there, Ben Affleck will do it. And right now, we're at a current point where... Let me turn this down a little bit. Is that too quiet? I feel like that might be too quiet. That might be a little too loud. Let's do that. That's a good volume. Okay, back to this. So, and once again, guys, if you have any questions that you want to send in via the super chat for the Q&A, send those in now. I'll be getting to them in just a minute. Like I said, I'm going to go and give my opinions. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up. This is my first Batman stream in probably 4 months. So if you enjoy them and want more of them, your support is greatly appreciated. So don't forget to like the stream, share it, all that fun stuff. Okay, let's get right in to this leak. So once again, this leak is from Geekosity. And the headline is, AT&T interested in a Batman Arkham Knight series for Ben Affleck. And of course, when they say series, they're talking about a television series. Wow. Exciting if true, undoubtedly. This is something that by no means can we guarantee that it will happen. But, I mean, what we know is that AT&T/Warner Brothers wants it to happen. And let me sort of pave the path for what has been going on here and why this has arisen in the way that it has. And essentially, AT&T and Warner Brothers want to make HBO Max one of their big revenue drivers. Disney Plus has been a huge success for Disney, obviously. and it's generated an immense amount of subscribership and viewership. They have tens of millions of active monthly members, and each member is paying, I believe, $10 a month. HBO Max is a bit more expensive. It's $15 a month, but it dwarfs
donate, or
in comparison. Thank you for that super chat. I'll get to that in just a minute. It really dwarfs in comparison to Disney Plus. And the reality of it is Disney Plus is so successful, and it has so much money that it brings in. I mean, let's just do the math here. 60 million members times $10 a month times 12 months a year. You're looking at an insane amount of cash that Disney Plus is bringing in. And HBO Max just has a fraction of the subscriber base that Disney has. And when I say a fraction, I mean like 15 million instead of 70, 80 million. So it's not like nothing. But, you know, the Snyder Cut was a big Hail Mary for them to generate a lot of new memberships. And I loved Zack Snyder's Justice League. I thought it was a phenomenal movie. You can see my review of it on YouTube if you haven't already. I've done multiple podcasts and streams on it on the Anonymous Throwdown podcast, which I co-host, and we've done other videos on it on my YouTube channel. And I feel that Zack Snyder's Justice League was incredible. I mean, the score from Junkie XL, the moments with the Flash, strong film, really, really good, and it was worthy of continuing the DCEU. But let's think about this from WB's perspective, where, you know, they did Zack Snyder's Justice League, but it really didn't appeal beyond that core base of like the hardcore release the Snyder Cut Twitter people. And I'm one of those people, albeit I'm not as aggressive as most of the Snyder Cut people on Twitter in terms of, I don't know, just kind of being rambunctious on Twitter. But the reality of it is, WB needs a game plan to grow their subscribership and viewership. And what better way to do that than mix one of their most popular video game IP franchises of all time. WB's the Batman Arkham franchise is one of the most successful Warner Brothers video game franchises of all time. And Ben Affleck as Batman. And include Ben Affleck's Batman in a Batman Arkham Knight television series where Ben Affleck is actually stepping out of the DCEU and stepping into the Batman Arkham universe, where the show would be canon to the Batman Arkham series. Now, a lot of people in the comments, I'm not looking at them right now because I'm doing my, as I said, I'm doing my thing before the Q&A of just staying focused because I don't want to get distracted by the comments. But for the record, after the stream is over, I will go back through the live chat and see what you guys were saying in the point that I'm not looking at the comments. But I think a lot of people are very skeptical that this is real or a thing. And there are a couple of things throughout the article that lend a lot of credibility to this individual writing the piece. One, they've already been on top of a DCEU leak in the past. Now, that leak is going to end up not being true because they were correct that Batman was intending to be in the Flash movie, the Flashpoint, and now he probably will not be, but that doesn't mean that they were wrong with the leak. It just means that it didn't come to fruition and the plans were canceled, but the plans were there, and they were right about the plans. So this source actually has credibility, and like I said, they were the first to drop about the whole Flashpoint, Ben Affleck Batman being in Flashpoint thing. And now, about a year and a half later, they're coming out saying that AT&T wants to do a Batman Arkham series with Ben Affleck in it. And can you imagine live action Ben Affleck playing the role of Bruce in the Batman Arkham franchise in a television series? And seeing Gotham from Batman Arkham and seeing the villains from Batman Arkham taken out of the games and into a television show. And frankly, this is something that I think we've all always wanted. You may not say that you've wanted a Batman Arkham series, television series. But what I will say is that for far too long, it's always been about turning the movies into other forms of entertainment. So taking the movie of the upcoming Batman film and then making a spin-off television show with the GCPD off of that. Which would you rather see? A GCPD spin-off show, which we've already got in Gotham, so I'm kind of fed up with these stupid spin-off shows of Batman, when I want a real Batman show. I don't want Gotham. I don't want GCPD spinoff in the DCEU off of Matt Reeves' Batman. I want a Batman show. And if we're going to get a Batman show, fuck it. It might as well be Batman Arkham. What other universe would I want it to be in? In the DCEU would be interesting, but I'm more excited to see Batman Arkham because what has been my biggest critique of Zack Snyder's Batman is that he's a homicidal, mass-murdering maniac that calls in strafing runs on people that are armed with assault rifles outside of buildings, and he blows them up with airstrikes. I've never read a Batman comic where that happens. I've been reading Batman comics since I was around 8 years old, and I've spanned several decades of the genre. And the reality of it is, since the editor of DC Comics in 1941 made the editorial decision that Batman doesn't kill, he has not consistently killed in canon since 1941. So all people have to say on the reason that Batman kills are comic books from 1939 or 1940 or movies. And the occasional spin-off comic book that's not even canon. So, I mean, that's irrelevant. Or they'll say, oh, well, he killed in The Killing Joke. Isn't it obvious? And it's like, no, he doesn't kill in the end of The Killing Joke, by the way, in case you're wondering. And he doesn't kill in The Dark Knight Returns either. So a lot of misconceptions around Batman killing, and I would much prefer to see Ben Affleck play in a Batman Arkham television series than to star some nonsensical DCEU series. Once again, it's so focused on the spin-off components of it where it probably wouldn't even introduce the Bat family, if I'm being honest. How does my audio sounding? Can you guys hear me? Sorry guys, I'm just double checking that my microphone is working. We have almost 100 viewers in here. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Thank you, everyone, for joining today. Thank you for the $2, Dan's Productions. It's actually AT&T who wants to do it. Yes, that is an important distinction. Thank you. So I am conflating WB and Disney. That's a great point from Dan's Productions. I know I cheated and read a super chat before I was supposed to get to the Q&A, but that is a valid point, that this is what AT&T wants. In case you're unaware of the corporate structure, so AT&T bought Warner Brothers about 3 to 4 years ago. AT&T is above Warner Brothers, so Warner Brothers is a subsidiary company of AT&T, and AT&T is one of the largest value stock companies in the U.S. that consistently pays a high dividend and is a just sort of like legacy media staple. They're in the phone business, they're in the telecommunications business, that's phones, same shit. They're in the internet business, they're in the entertainment business with film. So they're on a lot of different verticals of the American economy. But it's actually even better that AT&T wants to do it, because here's what always happens with a lot of Hollywood films is that when we talk about studio interference, it's not typically the studio itself. It's not like the Jeff Johns or the John Bergs or whatever at the mid-level management at these companies that step in and change everything before it comes out. What it really is the board of directors, the big wigs in suits that are fully focused on the business side of things, that say, oh, well, we want the movie to be about this. We don't want all these artistic elements. We want, for instance, Batman v Superman. You want to know why it was called Batman v Superman? It wasn't because that's what Zack Snyder wanted to call it. It's not because that's what Chris Terrio wanted to call it. When the name of the film came out, Chris Terrio said it was stupid and a joke, and that it should be called something different, and that it's misleading audiences. You want to know why WB called it that? Money, because they wanted to sell a lot of tickets. What's going to sell better, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, or I don't know, how else would you even encapsulate that? And they had to really play up the Batman v Superman fighting elements, and then once you watch the movie, it's like, oh, okay, they fight for 9 minutes, and that's the whole thing. Calling a movie Batman v Superman when 9 minutes of 2.5 hours plus are fighting each other, of course it's misleading, but that's how they make money on their ticket sales, is by trying to portray that the movie is something that it's not. Anyway, going all the way back to it, here's the reality. AT&T has more sway over what gets made than Warner Brothers. AT&T owns Warner Brothers. AT&T can tell Warner Brothers tomorrow, hey, make this show with Ben Affleck based on Batman Arkham. And WB has to do it. Like, WB, the highest person at WB, Walter Hamada, reports, the president of DC Films, he reports to people he might not be the top dog at WB. There's probably, Walter Hamada is the president of DC Films. There's probably somebody above him. I don't know who that is. And then that person above him, whoever the top dog is at Warner Brothers, they report to AT&T. So that's just a glimpse at the power structure of how this all works, is that AT&T really is calling the shots here, and AT&T wants this. So even if WB says, oh, we want to do this GCPD Gotham series set in the DCEU with Matt Reeves as Gordon. Well, if AT&T says, no, we want you to do this, then that's what's going to happen. Because AT&T, they call the shots. It's their company. So, I want to get into this report. I want to read it a little bit. Let me turn down the... desktop volume. Okay, so I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I think we should just read through the article, and then I'll give you my reactions and thoughts. Then we'll open it up for Q&A. We'll hop on Discord as well, have a good time, and call it a night. Okay, let's get right into it. And as always, send in your questions via Super Chat if you have them. And if you also can like the stream, that would be greatly appreciated. AT&T is interested in a Arkham Knight-influenced Ben Affleck Batman limited series for HBO Max. On April 16th, Geekosity reported that AT&T considered pursuing a Ben Affleck Batman TV show. However, there were no details given. That situation has changed now. Ben Affleck wanted to make a solo project with Jeff Johns, the co-writer, to co-write the story. That was originally planned to be released after 2017's Justice League. At the time, Wonder Woman and Aquaman were well into development. The solo movie was influenced by the graphic novel Arkham Asylum, a serious house on Serious Earth by Grant Morrison and Dave McKean. So just a glimpse as to what this movie would have been, in case you're unaware. The film would have involved Deathstroke as the main villain, where the whole thing takes place at Arkham Asylum. And think of like Arkham Asylum, Serious House on Serious Earth, except instead of Joker as the main villain, it's Deathstroke. And Deathstroke is terrorizing Batman, and he's killing all of Batman's best friends and closest allies. So what I think would have happened, because Barbara Gordon was going to be included, I think Deathstroke would have paralyzed Barbara Gordon in the film and basically done like a swap for the Joker, and that it would be about Batman versus Deathstroke. Don't quote me on that. I have no inside information, but that's just my feeling on what that would have been. Okay. But that's what the movie would have been. It obviously never happened. It never came to fruition. That's not to say that it can't ever happen going forward, but it just means that nothing came of it at this point. And he said that he wasn't interested in doing that film anymore because, you know, they wrote the whole script and all the drama happened with Warner Brothers. But now AT&T is coming in, the big dogs, and they're trying to interject between Ben Affleck and Warner Brothers and mend that relationship, offer him a whole bunch of money to do a Batman Arkham television show. Which, again, I'll get into later of what I would like to see from that and what that could entail. But I certainly am excited for the potential of what that could look like. Sorry, I'm chewing my my caffeine gum, NeuroGum. Really good. Just has caffeine in it and B vitamins. Okay, anyway. Let's continue. There was one other thing I wanted to touch on in here. An Arkham Knight influenced Ben Affleck Batman limited series for HBO Max. Oh, yes. They also reported on a Ben Affleck Batman TV show, but that was there are no details now, and the situation has changed, and they have further details about what that's going to look like. So this television show would have elements from the game Arkham Asylum by Rocksteady Studios. That's the prior movie. The concept was actually diving into Bruce Wayne's own sanity, which would have been even darker than Chris Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. Ben Affleck hired Robert Richardson as the cinematographer. for the film. So the film already had a script, as it says here. There was a script, but not a love script. In other words, Ben Affleck wasn't completely satisfied with it. Nevertheless, Richardson saw potential. Here's what the cinematographer said. So I think you would have seen something a little darker than what we've seen in the past, and more into the individual who is inside Batman. What element may be sane and what element may actually not be sane. While working on the studio film, he starred in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice and Justice League. In addition, he had a small cameo role in Suicide Squad. Unfortunately, Ben Affleck stepped down as the director for the planned solo film in 2017 since he thought he might drink himself to death. He was replaced by Matt Reeves. So, yeah, Ben Affleck had a lot of issues with alcoholism at this point in 2017. I don't know what was stemming that. I believe he was having relationship issues. I'm not going to get into that. Like, that's his own, that's his own life. But, of course, it's very common for people in Hollywood and actors to go down this path of, like, substance abuse and depression and that sort of thing. Unfortunately, it's very common. But my understanding is that he's doing much better now. Unfortunately, Ben Affleck stepped down as the director for the planned solo film in 2017 since he thought that he might drink himself to death. He was replaced by Matt Reeves. Initially, it was planned that Ben Affleck will still be the Caped Crusader on the solo movie. Instead, Reeves decided to start fresh with a new script with Robert Pattinson as the Batman. So, the Robert Pattinson Batman script was done in lieu of the Arkham Asylum script. So, basically, Matt Reeves stepped in, looked at that Arkham Asylum script, threw it out, and now is doing this new script with Robert Pattinson. So all I have to say about that, people have cast me as a hater of Matt Reeves' Batman, which is not the case. All I have to say on that is that this movie better be fucking amazing. If you threw out a script with Batman fighting his most infamous foes in Arkham Asylum, inspired by Batman Arkham Asylum, the video game, and inspired by a madhouse on Sirius Earth, that features Deathstroke and Batman's closest members of the Bat family, again, including Barbara Gordon, where the entire thing, almost the entire thing, takes place at the asylum. And instead of that, we're getting this movie, which is another sort of origin story, 1.5 years into Batman's first time. Like, it's basically Batman Begins again. It better be really fucking good. It better be better than what Ben Affleck had. And frankly, I am skeptical that it will be better. I'm skeptical that a straight-up superhero comic book film with Batman, Deathstroke, Two-Face, Penguin, all of these other villains locked up at Arkham Asylum, a sort of self-reflective psychological piece on Ben Affleck's, on Batman's psyche. I really struggle to believe that that would be better than this Matt Reeves film's going to be. I'm sure people are sounding off in the comments and saying, like, no, it's going to be way better. It's going to make Ben Affleck's movie look like shit. But, I mean, Jeff Johns was involved on the script, and now people hate Jeff Johns or whatever, but the reality of it is he's a comic book guy. That was going to be a straight-up, maybe our first real Batman comic book movie. Now, what makes me say that that is our first Batman comic book movie? Well, Batman has never really gotten a truly accurate portrayal on the big screen. As I mentioned before, in 1941, the editor of DC Comics made the editorial decision that Batman does not kill. Since then, he has only killed in Elseworld stories or films. So, since that time, for whatever reason, in all the films, Batman kills. Even though he doesn't kill in the comics, it's been that way since 1941. Every director kind of does their own thing with Batman. I mean, even with Burton, with Christopher Nolan, as well. They really approached it with, Iron said this one time, and it stuck, and I say it all the time now because I thought it was such a pointed analysis. He said that every Batman movie up to this point is the director's film that just so happened to feature Batman. In other words, The Dark Knight is a Chris Nolan movie that happens to have Batman in it. What would a Batman movie look like in the Chris Nolan style of filmmaking? What would Batman look like if Tim Burton made a Batman movie? It's not really based on the comics, right? And for hardcore comic book fans like myself, and by the way, Batman the Animated Series and Batman Arkham are extremely faithful to the comic books. Extremely faithful. They particularly draw from the 90s, the mid-90s to early 2000s, which is considered by many to be the golden age of Batman comic books. Late 80s as well, you could include, because The Killing Joke came out in the late 80s. But certainly the 90s were a very strong period when Chuck Dixon was writing all these Bat Family books that are incredible from the mid-90s. And then the early 2000s, things started to peter off a little bit into the New 52 in 2011, where Batman was relaunched. People at first were not huge fans of it, but obviously Scott Snyder did a fantastic job. Excuse me, it's inverted. People really liked it at the beginning, and then towards the end, Jim Gordon became Batman, and people were like, okay, no thanks. And then in 2016, DC Rebirth launched, which once again reinvented Batman in a way that people kind of similarly enjoyed a lot at first with Tom King's run, and then it went downhill pretty quickly. But whether we look at The Dark Knight, whether we look at Batman Returns, whether we look at the Adam West 60s Batman, whether we look at any of those things, we have never really seen Batman from the mid-90s comics, the animated series, the Batman Arkham franchise. I view them all as very similar. It's kind of like a trifecta where they're very similar. They get the moral code right. You know, Batman doesn't kill. They get the side characters right, the supporting Bat Family characters. They nailed them. The Batman Arkham franchise, the animated series, and Chuck Dixon, they get it. You know, they all work synergistically off one another. And then other people come in, like, doing movies that they just butcher it. I mean, they just don't get it right. I mean, I love Batman v Superman. Please don't get me wrong. I love Batman v Superman. But if we're really saying, as people have on Twitter, that this is Batman ripped off of the comic book page onto the big screen, I mean, are you joking me? Have you ever read a Batman comic book? It's the most absurd thing I've ever heard. He literally calls in bombing runs on people and blows people up with his Batwing. What comic book has he done that in? Please just cite it for me. Find me what comic book that happened in. I mean, it just hasn't happened. It's just made up. I mean, it's like, what would Batman look like in a Zack Snyder movie? He would look like that. He would have like these dystopian dreams, and he would have an AK-47 and kill people in the nightmare sequence, and then he would blow people up in real life too, and he would want to kill Superman, and you know, it's all based off of an Elseworld story with The Dark Knight Returns. But even The Dark Knight Returns doesn't really portray Batman in the way that Zack Snyder did. He kind of took it to an extra level. So, what I say all that to say, do I want Ben Affleck to be in the DCEU, or do I want Ben Affleck to be in this Batman Arkham television series? I'd rather him be in the Batman Arkham television series. It's just that simple, point blank, period. This is what I want. And that's why I'm so excited about this. And people are being so negative of like, oh, well, it's obviously fake. Really? How do you know? This exact source has already gotten things right with leaks from the DCEU. Now, the leak is not saying that it's confirmed. The leak is not saying it's happening. It's saying that AT&T wants it to happen. And it means that if people levy their support, just like they did for the Snyder Cut, and they say, hey, we want this, it'll happen. It's just that simple. AT&T is in a mode right now where they just want to make money. They want to get new people to sign up for HBO Max. The Snyder Cut didn't really drive a lot of signups to HBO Max. So they're looking now to add more members. And, frankly put, this series would do that. 1 episode per week. You've got me signed up for 3 months at least to watch this thing. I'd watch it every single week. I know a lot of people that would watch a Batman television show. Did you know that the last Batman television show, pretty much the only one, excluding cartoons, is Adam West? You going to count Gotham in that? No. So WB has been extremely protective with Batman from a rights perspective. They are not giving out DC Games licenses to DC Games distributors. They are not giving a Flash game to Rockstar or whatever. You know, they would never do it, but you get the point. They're being very protective with the rights, but that's going to have to change at this point because they want to compete with Disney. Let's read on. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. It seemed that Ben Affleck's Batman was at an end. Furthermore, WB seemed not interested in getting Ben Affleck again. However, he is still yet to appear in The Flash in 2022. Ben Affleck shot new scenes specifically for Zack Snyder's Justice League for HBO Max. He was as Batman, and the fans loved it. After a successful release, AT&T wants more. The proposed show by AT&T will be influenced by the game Batman Arkham Knight, which is part of a bigger series of Batman games, which also include Asylum, City, and Origins. I don't even know what to say about that. That's just incredible. The proposed show by AT&T will be influenced by Arkham Knight. So think about how I can't think of a great example. But the idea of this show being influenced by Arkham Knight is profound to me. The fact that it could even be set in the Batman Arkham universe. At the very least, it's going to look like Batman Arkham. Let's carry on. Arkham Knight is the last game for the series and was released onto the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows in 2015. The game Batman Arkham Knight revolved around an enemy named the Arkham Knight. It is set after the events of Batman Arkham City, where Joker died at the end. In Arkham Knight, other than Batman having to deal with the new enemy, he also had to deal with his own mental sanity. So, that is a similar beat and element to what was being explored in the Batman solo movie. So what we could see here is things borrowed from the Batman solo movie, turning it into a television series where they adopt that Arkham Asylum movie they wanted to make based on Serious House on Serious Earth. Madhouse on Serious Earth. And then adopting that into a television series, putting it in the Batman Arkham universe, incorporate those elements where they just said above the cinematographer setup here, Richardson, not Bradsford, excuse me. That it's a little darker than what we've seen. It's focused on the sane element of Batman, what's insane, what's sane, whatever. That is exactly the plot of Batman Arkham Knight. It makes sense. It all starts to make sense. What AT&T is probably planning is to try to convert that movie that Ben Affleck was going to do, convert it into a television show, bring Ben Affleck on, give him creative control, because one thing Ben Affleck has said is that he lost motivation for these stories. But he didn't say that until Justice League came around, and until he had to work with Joss Whedon, and until he lost creative control on the Batman film. If he gets that back and he can get to make his story, he can make it whatever he wants to be. Let's continue. The proposed show by AT&T will be influenced by Arkham Knight. I already read that. Arkham Knight is the last game in the series, which was released on PS4, Xbox One, and Windows in 2015. Batman Arkham Knight is set after the events of Arkham City, where Joker died at the end. A night, other than Batman having to deal with a new enemy, he had to deal with his own mental sanity. I've already read all this. He kept hearing the Joker's voice to the point that he had doubts whether Joker was truly dead. In the game, Deathstroke had a smaller role, although an important one, which cannot be revealed if you are planning to play the game. Come on, the game is 7 years old. Do you want to know his role in the game? It's a fucking tank fight. That's his role in the game, is a tank fight. Right now, the planned series is set to have Deathstroke to be the main antagonist of the story. So, this television series would have Deathstroke. So what it is literally the Ben Affleck solo movie that has Barbara Gordon in it, that has Gordon, that has Jim Gordon, that has probably a Robin. Dick Grayson's dead, but probably Tim Drake. That will be converted into a television show. That's really what this is. That's what AT&T wants to do. That is it. Will it happen? It depends how bad AT&T wants it to happen. If this has been leaked, there's probably rumors that they're seriously pursuing it. They might be reaching out to Ben Affleck to make it happen. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next month we get a confirmation that this happens. If we don't hear anything about it, then it never came to fruition. It's just that simple. Deathstroke, also known as Deathstroke the Terminator, was created by Marv Wolfman and George Perez. The character has no special powers, but he is good at what he does. He is an assassin, and Batman is afraid of him. That's not true. He's not afraid of him, but... oh, fuck. Where was I? Here we go. If you don't want to be spoiled on the concept, I'm giving you a warning now. In the game, Arkham Knight is Jason Todd. Yes, he is the second Robin after Dick Grayson. The Joker killed Robin, or presumed to be. Batman even saw the Joker shooting Robin in the chest. Jason survived the incident, apparently, but Bruce didn't know about it. Jason snapped when he realized that Batman was never going to kill the Joker. Jason felt abandoned. So, I mean, that really is a fundamental schism between the Bat family and Batman. Is that Batman has an unwavering connection to his code to not kill. The reason Batman doesn't kill is because killing and guns and all those things are what brought so much pain to his life. So it would be perpetuating sort of a cycle of violence in a way, in his view, to use those tools and to kill other people. Even if they're criminals, he doesn't kill them. And this is probably the most important foundational piece to Batman and who he is as a character. And it's astonishing to me that so many people don't even acknowledge this as something that's a top 5. This is literally the most important part about who Batman is as a character. It all relates back to his origin as to why he has this code. So for somebody like Zack Snyder to just not understand that, it's very disappointing. Years have passed, and unknown to Batman, Jason Todd was locked in Arkham Asylum. Deathstroke saves him and led him to escape. Deathstroke trained him in building his anger towards Batman, believing that Batman had to die. In Batman v Superman, they didn't dwell into the issue, but it did show Robin's uniform spray painted by the Joker, indicating that the Joker did kill Jason Todd sometime before the events of Man of Steel. The Batman Bruce Wayne in the Snyderverse is partially based on Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. Miller's version of Batman had trouble recovering from Jason Todd's death. It always haunted him. The new series may get into Batman's head, trying to justify his actions and what he could have done to save Jason, focusing on his psychological mindset with this heavy burden. He will also be facing his regular set of foes throughout, but at the same time, facing his own demons. Personally, it does seem that it still lines up with the original concept of Arkham Asylum, the movie. So it's going to be a mix of Batman Arkham Knight the game, Batman Arkham Asylum the movie that they wanted to do a couple of years ago. And really that's it. It's going to be adopting that movie script into a television series, and the television series will then take place in the Batman Arkham franchise, to which I say, fuck yes. Fuck yes. We need this, people. We need this. I don't want to see all these negative Nancys in the comments about, oh, this isn't... No. Listen. The way that we got the Snyder Cut was not by people being like, oh, this isn't happening. Oh, my God, this isn't going to happen. This is so... Like, why are we even talking about this? That's what fucking losers said 3 years ago before they greenlit the Snyder Cut. That's what people said. I think I was one of those losers. I was like, we're not even going to get the Snyder Cut. What's the point? Why are people even tweeting about that? That is loser speak. That is how you assure that you never get what you want. If this is even remotely true, if people get on Twitter and start lighting this up and talking about a Batman Arkham television series with Ben Affleck that's based upon the movie script that they built 2 years ago with Jeff Johns, who's played a big role in crafting Batman's history in the last 15 years. I wouldn't say he plays a big role. He plays a role. So people are going to have this annoying mindset of that this is not happening, then why are you watching? I mean, it's fine. I'm not mad at you. But I don't think it's a good mindset to have. Even if this is like 100% made up, if there's still positive feedback that comes from this, then W might look at it seriously and try to get it made. Okay, carrying on here. I still just can't, this is so exciting that they literally could take that film. Sorry, I need to tighten my mic. That film that we're never going to get with Ben Affleck and turn it into a TV series. And not only that, I would have been excited enough for that. And then to put it in the Arkham games. Put it in the Arkhamverse. Make it canon. A Batman Arkham TV series with Ben Affleck playing Batman. Come on. You kidding me? The most athletic specimen that has ever played Batman is Ben Affleck. If anyone can pull off Bruce Wayne in those games with how fucking ripped he is and shit, it is Ben Affleck. Christian Bale couldn't do it. Robert Pattinson definitely can't do it. That dude's like a fucking 150 pounds soaking wet. I know that because that's how much I weigh, and I look at his ass, and I'm not saying I'm as strong or muscular as him. He's taller than me too. But in terms of how thin he is, he's like a fucking stick. That's not Batman. Come on. You kidding me? I mean, he is Batman. Don't get me wrong. He looks great. I'm excited for the movie. But compared to Ben Affleck, have you seen Ben Affleck at BVS? Tuh. What? Have you seen this guy? Look at this. That is ludicrous. That is insane, man. He's fucking... That is Batman right there, okay? Going back to the article. Even though the series will tie into the Snyderverse, there are no plans for Zack Snyder to be involved. So Zack Snyder is not going to be involved in this series. Thank the fucking Lord. I'm sorry. I love Zack Snyder. I do. I'm sorry. Zack Snyder can't touch Batman anymore. He just can't. I put up with it for like, at this point, almost a decade. From Man of Steel to now. He doesn't understand the character well enough for me. That's what it comes down to. He just doesn't. He doesn't understand the character well enough for me. And by no means do I have some expert level of Batman. I mean, there are people like K-Wing. It's like, I don't even touch him. Not even close. But I know a thing or two about Batman. And I don't mean to sound like a gatekeeper or something. I don't like gatekeepers. You'll never hear me judge you if you say, oh, I'm a huge fan of Batman Arkham, but I've never read a Batman comic. That's fine. I've read like every major Batman graphic novel you can. I have long boxes full of Batman comic books, but I will never be the one to say you're like not a real fan or anything. Okay? But there's something different where if you're going to be the one guy for an entire decade that has the chance to put that character on the big screen, you better fucking know a thing or two about the guy, about the character, okay? You can't just be making this shit up because you read one graphic novel that is not even canon. And that's what he did, is he based the entire character off of one graphic novel that's not even canon, and he didn't even portray it correctly with the whole Batman killing thing. So I understand that now I'm going to start getting dislike bombed, but I'm just being real. I mean, he doesn't understand the character well enough for my taste. I want somebody who is more of a Batman fan, who understands the character better to bring that to fruition. Who understands Batman better than Zack Snyder? Jeff Johns. And I can already hear people, oh my God, Jeff Johns, he sucks, he's the worst. No, not Jeff Johns. I'm sorry, but Jeff Johns understands Batman. He does. That guy is like a DC encyclopedia. He gets the character. He would at least provide the correct guidance. Like, I mean, the first movie that he produced was fucking Green Lantern. Okay, so I'm not saying he's some brilliant producer or something. But what I am saying is that he understands the character. And if we give him the opportunity to play a role in crafting this television series that's based on Batman Arkham and maybe even get Paul Dini involved, I don't know. Depends how fucking legit we're trying to go with this thing. If you want it to be the best thing ever, then you get Paul Dini. Everybody knows that. But please God, no Zack Snyder. He can't touch Batman anymore. I've just played along with it too long, but no. He can't. He's just not cut out for it. He's not, you know, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just he's not the right guy to bring Batman to the big screen. Chris Nolan, at least, and here's the difference between someone like Chris Nolan and Zack Snyder. Chris Nolan is honest that he's not a big comic book guy. He's like, I'm not even trying to do Batman from the comics. I'm going to do my own thing. Okay, that's one thing. But when you have somebody who is like, I'm the comic book guy, I really know the comics. It's like, but look what you're doing in the movie. Again, they're doing it for the point of the story. And in a sense, they weren't trying to be comic accurate because they had this whole redemption arc with him. And I totally get all of it. But the reality of it is, it's not the Batman that I wanted to see. Because here's my thing. We've seen Batman for so many decades where it is not Batman from the comic books. It is another Batman. You know, it's Elseworld Batman. It is Dark Knight Returns Batman. It is Batman if he were in our real world and with the threat of terrorism today, which is Nolan's. I'm just sick of all the little like caveat Batmans of like, what would Batman look like if Tim Burton did Batman? Oh, it'd be like so, dark and like, I mean, come on. When are we getting the real Batman? When are we getting Batman from the comic books? And this is something I really hope they can deliver on if they're basing it, if it's in the Batman Arkham universe, if it's drawing a little bit from the Snyderverse, but broadly speaking as its own thing with the Bat family. That's what I want to see. Robert Pattinson is not planned to be attached to the project. AT&T hasn't greenlit the project. They will still have to negotiate with Ben Affleck, perhaps this summer. This new show can't start without him. By giving Ben Affleck freer reign by making this into a limited R-rated series, it might work better than forcing it into one movie. Moreover, it can go deeper than it would have been if the movie was offered. It might be enough to get Ben Affleck on board to wear the Batsuit again. They intended to give Ben Affleck a reasonable budget if this goes through. Nevertheless, it won't be as large as Snyder's movies. So there you have it, folks. We have 118 viewers in the chat. We are popping off today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this part of the stream. We're not going anywhere. Don't make it seem like I'm going. I didn't mean to say it like that. What I mean to say is now we're bopping in to the Q&A portion of
either
the stream.
Donate, or get the fuck out.
We just had a super chat or a membership come in. I'm not seeing it, though. Where is it just not loading? Oh, this is from Danis Productions. Thank you, Danis Productions, for the $5. I want to say, I want to give a shout out to a couple of OGs in here. I want to give a shout out to Roar in here. I want to give a shout out to Greg. I want to give a shout out to Assault Anakin. I want to give a shout out to Luke Wayne. I want to give a shout out to Damien. I want to give a shout out to, I already give a shout out to Roar. Nicholas Martinez. I want to give a shout out to Neo. These guys have been in here for all of my streams recently. They have been, I've been streaming Call of Duty and doing new things and turning this into more, not just Batman, but also just a gaming channel more broadly. And they've been here supporting that every step of the way. I wanted to just give them a huge shout out and a huge thanks for their support. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Can I pop out the chat? Will it? Now that just makes the chat go away. That sucks. Okay, let me close out of this. Okay, the $5 super chat from Dan's Production says, which Batman do you want to see from the comics on the big screen? I think for me it would be the Chuck Dixon 90s Batman. Really, really incredible stuff from the 90s. So I would much rather see that Batman on the big screen, Dan's. So, I mean, Chuck Dixon's incredible. I mean, he completely revolutionized the character of Batman for the modern era, where he really made Batman both, he struck the perfect balance, because in the past, with the 80s, it was so, in the 60s, for instance, it was so campy and jokey and whatever, that it was just too much. I mean, too much. And then there was the 80s, where it got really, really dark with The Dark Knight Returns and The Killing Joke. And then the 90s, it's the perfect balance. It is like Batman is serious and intentional and just formidable, but not campy or goofy or silly or too dark or too depressing. So it was just the perfect balance. What's up, Roar? What's up, Anakin? Why is everybody saying period? Who got timed out? Okay, anyway, so that's my answer to that question, Dan's Productions. Thank you again for the $5. Super chats are greatly appreciated, guys. Keep your questions rolling. We're going into a Q&A now. We're going to hang out, and maybe I'll play some Batman Arkham Asylum while I answer your questions. I think that would be a lot of fun. Hey, Sigma, I want to ask you a question. What is your favorite part, your favorite game or series in general? Probably the Call of Duty series is my favorite video game series of all time. Also, guys, don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up. don't forget, I'm going to load up Batman Arkham here as we chit-chat and hang out the remainder of the stream. Why is everybody telling me to unmod Under the Red Hood? What did he do? Okay, Under the Red Hood got unmodded. I'm going to need an explanation as to why I need to unmod him, but I will trust your judgment. Does everybody get banned by him, or what? What the fuck happened? He's already been banned. He's already been unmodded. Again, we're gonna need to talk about this and get an explanation on what happened, but we'll touch base on this after the stream, guys. Let me finish the stream, and then I'll figure this out.
Either subscribe, donate.
We got a $2 dono from RC. Honest opinion on Arkham Origins. Oh, you want me to get hated on, huh, RC? No, I don't have any negative opinions on Arkham Asylum in any way. Excuse me, Arkham Origins. Actually, one second. I'm going to hide my... let's see. Window capture, no. Window capture. Yes, that's what I wanted. Oh, perfect. Okay, now we can just get into the Arkham stream. Let me turn desktop audio up. Okay, I'm going to turn off the dubstep in the background. Damn, I was on a roll, though. I kind of like doing the background audio. Okay, hopefully my mic isn't too loud either. Okay, so RC, my honest opinions on Arkham Origins. Thank you again for the $2 super chat. I really enjoy Arkham Origins. I think it's a very good video game. I just think it's the weakest out of the four. That's my hot take on it. Like, I know a lot of people, they feel that it's actually their favorite, you know, and I frankly just don't really understand how it would be considered by anybody to be the best. It's a good game. Do not get me wrong. I give it a solid, probably an 8 out of 10, but it's my lowest rated. I give the other Arkham games, like I give Knight and Asylum a 9. I would give City a 10, and I'd give Origins an 8. So it's a little bit lower for me on the list. But with that being said, I do really enjoy it. Guys, I'm going to join Discord later. I know that people are going to be asking me for the to Discord chat, and we definitely will be getting to that later. Not right now. What has been... I don't understand what's been going on while I was talking. Like, I have moderators. So... Was it just the problem that he was banning everybody? And also, I don't want to play. I want to play challenge maps. I don't want to play this shit. I kind of change if Niter... Oh, challenge mode. Should I play as the Joker? Yeah, let's play. Ooh, no, let's play as Batman, because we're talking about a Batman video game here, okay? And then let's do stealth. I want to do... What is... Yeah, I want to do this one. He muted a lot of people. Hold up. Let me get in Discord and get a 411 on what the hell happened here. One second.
Joker says he wants the doctors rounded up.
What the so, hold up.
Yo, what's up?
King.
Finally, he's joining Discord right now.
Yo, what happened with this?
Fuck, bro.
What happened with Under the Red Hood? Okay, also, wait. Before I start, there's somebody has like static in their mic. It's Afro. Afro, can you mute or change your mic? Thank you. Okay, somebody tell me what happened with this while I was doing my rant and rambling.
Dude, some random guy was automatically just timing out everyone, deleting messages, and just like wreaking havoc. It was a mod, so we couldn't do anything about it. He was just abusing his power, but we don't even know who he is. So he just started banning people, not really banning people, just timing them out and deleting their messages. And then he changed his name, I think, or that might be an alt account. And he became under the Red Hood, and then he just continued that again.
So we don't even know who he is?
Nope. It's
Nah,
happening
like-
while you're doing a rant.
Yeah, like we asked like everybody and like nobody knows.
Yeah. He said that you modded him when you hit 50K.
So he's been a mod for a
And
long
he had
time.
a mod- Yeah. And then he had an alt that was modded too. He was basically doing the same thing, except like it was way more toxic.
Basically, now, so
Sheesh.
we're good.
Okay, well that's good. Okay, so what are your guys' thoughts on this TV show? I'm curious to get your thoughts. I was just rambling for like 30 minutes, so and just talking. I honestly don't know what other people think about it though, so I'm curious.
Well, I hope it's good. Well, I hope it doesn't include the part where he's a homicidal maniac.
This sounds like just a dumb rumor, to be honest.
So you don't believe it?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I've been having flashbacks to the back in the days when you would get like a new Batman game rumor like left and right, just having flashbacks.
2017 days.
Yep.
I mean, I hope it's real. Well, I hope it's true, but like deep down, I don't feel like it's true. But if it is,
Because
maybe
here's the thing, right? If they wanted to make an Arkham series, that means Rocksteady had to get involved. And I don't think Rocksteady wants to make any more Arkham content.
Well, not necessarily. They could be involved in a consulting capacity, where they just come in and they kind of say, "Oh yeah, do this, do that." I mean, kind of the extent of like, trying to think of a good example, like some comic book writers have consulted on comic book movies, but they just come in for like a day, and they just say like, "Oh yeah, I like the direction you're going. Oh, I don't," or "Make sure you include this. You should add this." Blah blah blah. So that's probably what it'll be.
Kind of
only
like
concern
Scott
is it
Snyder
might-
and Gotham Knights.
Yeah, like Scott Snyder and Gotham Knights. Yeah.
My only concern is it'll be diluted like the Arkham franchise. Like right now, it's like, oh, it's goated like the trilogy, and then you know, you consider Arkham Origins, people who don't. But like we have that like perfect trilogy, you know. But if the show is like not perfect, then people be like, oh, like Arkham series is good, but just that show's kind of weak. So it's the risk.
I feel that if they're gonna go for like the Arkham type of show, they should really just well, they should actually like just follow up on the years that we didn't get to see the Arkhamverse, like how Batman came back, girl, Jason's time as Robin, Dick's time as Robin.
True, because
really
Shatterpoint said earlier that we've only seen 4 nights of his career.
Yeah, that is weird. It's weird to think that like we've had the Arkham franchise for like a decade, but it really only follows 4 days.
Yeah.
I would honestly be down for like a really high quality, high budget animated series for the Arkhamverse. They would just see like the days that we've missed.
Yes.
That would be
That
cool.
would be good.
But that's what I'm saying is like they're trying to tap into the Arkham franchise because they still see how popular it is. So I think they're going to continue it in the same way they're reviving Batman the Animated Series. They're trying to like bring back nostalgia for Batman, and they know that because their sales figures are not great right now, the way that they're going to remedy that is by introducing more Batman Arkham stuff or more content that fans want to see. So that's my feeling, is that this all makes perfect sense, and it also aligns with the movie, and everything just kind of seems right about it. Now, of course, does that mean it's going to happen? No, it just means that AT&T wants it to happen. That doesn't mean it will, but it does mean that, it's very possible.
And just that Batman is basically WB's golden egg, you know? So like they don't, or golden goose, I should say. They just don't want to use him too much and put him in stuff that isn't like high quality, I guess.
Well, they don't want to
Like
oversaturate him, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very true. Because in oversaturating him, then he kind of loses his allure. You know, like if we got a new Batman movie every year, Batman movies wouldn't be that cool anymore. Like that's kind of what happened with Star Wars. That's kind of what happened with Star Wars. They oversaturated it, and then people were like, I'm not even excited for Star Wars movies anymore. With like Solo and shit like that.
We should have faced him, to be honest. Or
But-
just made him good, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, if they were better, then it would have been one thing. But I don't know, man. I'm really excited for this. I really hope that it's true. I'm much more optimistic about it than most people, I think. For whatever reason, a lot of people are not very optimistic that this will happen. Of course, I mean, who knows? It might not. I'm not saying that it's confirmed or anything, but I'm just saying that if it did happen, it would be cool. And it makes sense with everything we know about what WB is trying to do right now. This does not surprise me. I would be kind of surprised if this leak is false. Now, again, does that mean that we're going to get it? No, it doesn't mean we're going to get it. But I would be surprised at this point if this leak was completely false and AT&T didn't want this to happen. I'm sure they do want it to happen. It's just a matter of is the money going to be right for Ben Affleck to come back?
Yeah. I feel that like if they're really gonna do it, they should go like the way of Batman. Like the way like they did Batman. Wait, there was like this Batman short like episode on YouTube. It was like Batman dying is easy, right? They
Right.
should do it that way, like where Batman, like you can really feel like what Batman like goes through, like the pressure of not wanting to kill someone, but like he holds it deep down.
Right.
And that's something like everyone thinks about Batman, because he's able to go out there and stop someone like Joker, even if like beating a kid to death, crippling
Seems like
someone.
the
And,
hardest sell for me is Ben Affleck. I don't think he's gonna come back or something like that. That's the only
Yeah.
thing.
Because
If he doesn't have like full control, then he would not be.
But who's to say that he wouldn't?
Because he just doesn't like WB meddling with his stuff.
But no, but that's what I'm saying, is that who's to say they don't negotiate that he has more creative control? In terms of, you have to remember this though, that WB already greenlit him being the director, producer, and star in his own movie. So he had creative control. The reality of it is he struggled with alcoholism at the time leading up to the movie and stepped down, but that was his choice to step down. Now, was WB probably meddling or putting their hands in the pot of saying what they wanted to happen? Sure. But those terms can be negotiated. That's a deal breaker for him. When he gets approached, then he can just say that, hey, this is a deal breaker, these are my terms, and then AT&T has the choice to say, okay, we're comfortable with that or we're not comfortable with that. And then
They kind of don't want Ben Affleck though. They're probably gonna kill him off in the Flash movie. 'Cause he's connected to
yeah,
the
yes, they are.
Snyderverse, and they're like, you know what, we don't need it anymore. We have patents.
They
Yeah,
are
and
they are going to
be
kill him
over.
off. They are going to kill him off, but that doesn't mean that they don't want to do this television series, because the television series is not about the DCU. It's not about like Flashpoint. The whole point of it is to tie the loose ends of Ben Affleck and the DCU. The goal of this series is just to have a Batman TV series that makes a shit ton of money. That is, and their calculation is that combining Batman Arkham will get people like us excited enough, and doing Ben Affleck Batman will get the Snyder Cut people excited, and for general audiences, because it is Batman and Batman sells, he's their #1 IP, all those things sort of combine together and they have a huge money-making opportunity. So all of this to me is, I would be shocked if it's not true. I would be shocked if AT&T is not looking seriously at getting this series off the ground with Ben Affleck. Will it happen? I don't know. Like you guys all have noted, Ben Affleck is certainly not going to be keen to coming back. It's not going to happen easily. He's going to need to be convinced. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm definitely excited and hopeful. But we'll have to wait and see, of course. Who knows?
I do have a question for you though.
Of course.
Do you think they'll recast Gordon and Alfred again?
Will they recast Gordon and Alfred?
Yeah, like, do you think they'll use the DCU ones or just use new ones for
I think it depends on who will come back. Just depends. If they'll come back, they'll do it with them. If not, they'll get somebody new. That's my feeling on it anyway. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, honestly, because I have no idea how much this will be like canon to the Arkhamverse, maybe inspired, or
This is bogus.
This is a full VC tonight.
I really feel that I really do hope it works out. I mean, I don't know, but damn, it would be awesome if it happens.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of like conflicting stuff like around this whole thing. Just like if you just look at the whole situation in general, but like ultimately, like personally, I'm like 50-50 on it. Like if it happens, that would be like super awesome. But if not, like there's just certain stuff that, you know, it's not the end of the world if it doesn't.
Right. Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, certainly I wouldn't say it's the end of the world if it doesn't happen, because it's something that's, you know, unconfirmed. So it'd be very foolish for me to say like, oh, if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna be so butthurt, you know. But I will say this is like the most excited I've been about any leak. It's one of the like leaks that if it does come true, I would be more excited for this than like any other Batman movie.
Yeah, because
yeah.
Dude,
The,
seeing
um,
Arkham logo marketing again would be so hype.
yeah, and in the Suicide Squad, like in the 2016 movie, in the short scenes that Ben Affleck was in them,
Yeah.
like that was the Batman that Ben Affleck wanted to play, like that kind of Batman that had like compassion for criminals, but he still wanted to like do what was right and like bring them to justice. Like that was the Batman that he wanted to play. So if he like brought that Batman into the show, then that would be like a dream come true.
Yeah.
I guess the thing is the Batman from that Suicide Squad is basically how Ben Affleck's Batman really is, to be honest. That's how he's been his whole career. It's just that BVS, it's when he got to that extreme. But he wasn't always like that. Like before that, he was the comic accurate Batman. It's just
That's
that-
true.
and then-
That's true.
Yeah.
I just wish we got to see the parts where he was comic accurate, you know? Like, we only
Yeah,
got to
we-
saw the parts when he
Max show
wasn't.
Dude, HBO Max would definitely fill in that gap.
That's what I'm saying, is that this all makes so much sense. Like, from every angle, from the marketing angle, from the money angle, from every angle, this makes so much sense for WB that, man, I really hope it happens. It would be so cool. And again, it all makes sense from that angle. From the business side, you understand why they're eyeing this.
Yeah, it's pretty smart financially.
Mm-hmm.
Like Arkham's
Yeah.
already established brand, and you know they think, all right, Arkham sells, so let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, I would jump on it if I had the chance, if I were them.
I mean, isn't like this is a good opportunity for AT&T, because if you think about it, they aren't doing too well. And like
Yeah,
they're
they're
in
kind of
debt because
shaky.
of WB.
and it's like they're pushing for WB to release all of this. Like they have Gotham Knights coming out next year, and
That's the reason why they made HBO Max, because when they acquired WB, they were so much in debt that they just needed to make money right away.
that's
Yep.
why they released the Snyder Cut. That's why they want to release Suicide Kill Justice League, Gotham
Yep.
Knights. And that's why they should really push for this series, because it can really put the motion in for everybody wanting to like get more into WB and AT&T. Because
No, I just hope it's AT&T who makes this, not WB.
Yeah,
Well, WB would be the ones to make it. I mean,
they would physically make
AT&T
it, but, like-
AT&T is just the parent company, so they own WB.
AT&T will just influence their actions. That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll
WB will
throw their
physically
hat
make
in the
it,
ring.
but AT&T, yeah.
Hmm exactly. But no,
Does that mean-
I see what you're saying though.
because they're like, they like don't want to restore the Snyderverse for whatever reason on HBO Max. Like it would be too big or whatever. But like at least give us like this Ben Affleck, Batman show like set in the it's set in the Snyderverse, right?
We have no idea. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's TBD.
Okay.
Dude,
Well,
imagine Paul Dini came back.
that would be fire. But dude, if they did all of that, like if you're not gonna restore the Snyderverse, like at least give us this. That would be cool.
Yep. And a Batman TV show would just make them so much money. Like they pretty much have never done a Batman TV show, excluding
Dude,
the
they're
obvious
allergic.
of.
They're allergic.
Yeah, there's never been a live-action Batman TV show.
Besides
Really?
66.
Besides, yeah, 66, yeah.
They don't do Batman TV shows. I don't know why, but they just don't.
I'm surprised we
this
got a
is-
Superman one. I know we
There
got
was-
Smallville, but that wasn't really Superman.
It's that whole, there was that whole bat embargo thing where it was like you can't have more than one Batman on the big screen if you're using him in movies.
Right.
You can't use him on TV, which is stupid, but
It'll make them. It'll
But
make
they
them a lot to do that. It'll make them a lot more money.
Dude, they think the audience is just kindergartners who just don't understand multiverse and multiple actors playing the same character.
It's more about the oversaturating thing that they don't want to have, like, they don't want people to get sick of Batman.
No.
Because
I
think about
mean-
it, like if there was a new Batman TV show and movie and game every year, I mean, of course we all say like we would love that. That would be awesome, and I would. But we're the minority of hardcore fans. The reality is most people are like, yeah, Batman's cool. You know, I like Batman, but they're not like I want something new with Batman every single hour. You know.
The thing is, with the DC animated movies, we get a whole bunch of Batman movies all the time. and
True,
no
true.
one enjoys them.
Under the Red Hood. is the
But
best
so
one.
few people see those that they probably aren't concerned about it.
But for live
Oversaturated.
action, a lot of people would see them.
Yeah, like
For
very
sure.
few people see the animated movies.
Honestly, they should have been a template for the DCEU. Like with how accurate they make all the characters, like to the comics.
Well, I don't know. Are we talking about the current DC animated universe? Not particularly. It's more New 52
No,
focused.
like the Justice League and like Batman anime series, Superman anime.
Oh,
series.
yeah, right.
oh, like them, yeah.
I thought you were talking about the recent movies.
Yeah, doing like those kinds would be good.
Yeah, definitely.
What in the hell's going on? Oh, you can hear me, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yo, Slick,
Yo.
you should mod Nick Martinez since we're one mod short now.
Yep, you should.
M for mod. M for mod.
I think he's
we
worthy.
invited him into the Discord and he didn't even join. He's like, nah, I don't want to join.
Yo, he's
Oh.
in here.
He's in here.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Wait,
His
who's
name's
that?
Billy Shears.
Yeah, he's Squidward.
All right, I'll mod him.
Yay!
Why you at it, mod my boy M. Mod my boy M. Mod my
Do not
boy M.
mod M Enterprises.
No,
Do
no.
not
M
mod
deserves
M.
it. M deserves it. bro. He's an OG.
Yeah.
M is an OG.
I think Billy deserves it a little more, but yeah, he's good. He
I gave
deserves
it
You
to
mod
Nick.
M, then
Wow.
I walk.
Dude,
Wow,
I
now
can't
you-
believe we had a fucking plant mod that was banning everybody. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh,
Slick Muff, that
I'm
wouldn't
not
have
sure,
happened
but I
if I
think
was
he
mo-
has an alt account that he's mod on.
Slick Muff, it's me, Nick. See, I did join. Now you have to mod me. Bye.
I already gave you mod.
Why you at it? Mod my
Wait,
boy
hold
M.
up. For
Yeah, you're a mod.
I just gave it to you.
Where's my mod at?
great. Now I get to abuse my power. Thank you, Slick.
Oh, man.
Damn, that's tough.
I've been waiting for this.
I'm sure you have.
A mod who takes out the trash. Progressive.
Damn, but I can get modded though. Alright.
All
Oh,
right.
everybody's gonna ask me.
Yeah, we have a quota of one new mod per stream.
Yeah, also,
Oh,
you
that's
shouldn't
a
mod
lot, that's a
M.
lot.
M Enterprises is on the blacklist for moderators. He's not allowed to be
No.
modded.
Alright, so
Why?
so we hate
Why?
now.
What did
so
he
we,
do?
So we hate now. What do I do? So we hate now.
Yeah,
Man,
I will
what?
not handle the
Impact,
blasphemy.
impact.
I will
Capital
not
should
handle
also
the
be on that
blasphemy.
list.
You're on the blacklist, bro. There's
Nah.
nothing
Yo,
I can tell you. You're on the blacklist.
Blasphemous.
Yo, you
I
want to
fight
know
for the
who's
Slick
on the
Mafia. I
blacklist?
shouldn't be on
It's
any
Capital.
blacklist.
I know, Capital needs to be on the
Capital and
blacklist,
M
bro.
Enterprises are the only people on the blacklist.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Bro, Capital is a fucking mod, bro.
You know what you should do?
It's gonna be a bad day, bro.
Put some respect on
Yo,
M.
fix your mic. It's so staticky.
That's Papa, bro.
No.
Papa, mute your shit.
Oh.
Or don't have a potato mic. The choice is yours.
Damn.
Yo, if you
killed
unmod
I choose the
Capical's one
potato
account,
mic.
Prayers.
if you unmod Cap's one account, will you switch it for M?
Huh?
M needs that mod, bro. M's been
M
here since
M
day one.
Enterprises is on
Since
the
day one,
blacklist.
bro.
He's not allowed to be
I
mod.
have the air. What?
No. I will not handle this blasphemy. I will not handle
What did M
Nah,
Enterprises do to not get modded?
Why is
He
he
did
on the
nothing.
block?
Exactly.
What did I do to
Nah,
deserve
this
this? No,
blasphemy.
exactly.
What did I do? What did I
Nah,
do?
don't do that. Don't do that.
I've been here for years. I've been supporting you, watching every stream. That's how I get treated.
M donated.
That's how I get
He
treated.
can't be trusted.
M
He
has
can't
been
be trusted.
donating. M donates all the time. What you talking about?
I think some
I-
people
Yeah,
are just
exactly.
jealous of M
Yeah,
Enterprises.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
threatened.
yeah.
They feel
Yeah.
threatened.
Exactly.
No.
Yes.
They
And-
feel threatened because when he was doing the injustice streams, he was
M
the
has
one who-
participated in a lot of rebelling, so I don't think we should trust him.
Remember, it was like if
That's
you beat someone
fair.
up and you get mod, he beat you in Injustice. So
Injustice does not decide who becomes a moderator.
nah. Real men play Injustice, bro.
real men.
Dude, world peace is
Dude.
achieved through injustice.
Dude, a Call of Duty match almost determined whether you were mod or not. You changed the terms like mid-match.
That-
True.
That was the term. That
Nah,
was the
You have
term
no
for-
leg to stand on. No leg, bro.
Nah, Neo. Real men play true men, bro.
I'm telling you. He
Bro,
already
I
beat
was
you.
trying
That
to
means
just brought
there's
this
no
new
more.
mic and I don't know how to turn it on. Just this
Bruh.
button. There's this button in the middle that says on and off. I don't know what it does.
It probably turns it on or off.
I don't know why. I've been hitting it for the past 15 minutes and it's not turning on.
Well, maybe you should stop hitting it.
I'm not hitting it. I'm actually just pressing. Really
Oh, guys,
soft.
quick CTA for everybody in the chat. Thank you guys all for joining. If you would like to become a member of the stream, link is in the description below. Also, send your question in via super chats for the Discord panel. We'll all answer your questions, and don't forget to like the stream if you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up.
What's the CTA? What?
Everyone write out your questions in the chat. We'll be answering them.
Slick, don't you see? Because literally on those Call of Duty streams, you were averaging like 30 viewers, and I think you peaked at like 130 viewers this stream.
Yep.
136
It is
to be
Arkham.
exact.
It is Arkham.
That's
But-
because the majority of his subs he got from Arkham.
Yeah,
Like 50K were Arkham.
yeah, it's the algorithm.
Dude,
It's all the algorithm. It's the same thing that Degenerate J talks about. Wherever he talks about different shit, it just tanks. And it's the same thing
Yeah.
with me, but at the same point of like, I can't just get on here and bullshit on some Arkham stream. Like, I'm talking about this stuff because, you know, it's like something that dropped, it's an article or whatever, but I can't like make up some topic to talk about every week on Arkham without it being like stretching, you know? So if there was news to discuss every week, I would love to do streams like this every week. But unfortunately, I can't. But yeah, I mean, my views are always going to be way higher when I talk about Batman and Arkham than anything else.
You could do what Jay does, which is like videos about like his like favorite designs from the Arkham games or whatever it may be, but you got to get creative with it.
Yeah, I wonder if people would just complain that I'm like stretching for topics though, because that's what people have always said.
Top 10 best hairstyles. Let's
Yeah. You gotta.
Honestly,
correct it.
wait, actually,
This is
honestly,
actually-
now is the best time to post stuff that isn't related to Batman before Gotham Knights, because now you have freedom to post whatever you want without like being constricted to just, oh, if I don't drop Gotham Knights content, no one's gonna watch. Because now everyone has nothing really to watch that's Batman related. So now you can
He
appeal
could
to
do
people's
Invincible.
interests, I guess. Now you can play things that
Wait, Neo.
you might be interested in that aren't Arkham, and that will help you grow your subscribers that aren't interested in Arkham.
Yeah.
Hey, Neo.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
He could do Invincible content.
I don't think
Invincible.
I've seen it.
Oh,
He doesn't even know what that is.
He doesn't?
No.
If he watches Invincible, he's gonna be traumatized for a week.
How so?
It's by the same
Yo,
guy. It's by the same
bro,
guy who made
The first,
Walking
the,
Dead.
fir- the first episode.
Don't say
you-
nothing, dude. Don't say nothing.
Don't spoil it.
That's all I have
Don't
to say.
spoil it.
All I
I
have
will
to say.
kill you.
Watch the
No.
first episode.
All
and
right,
you
should I
will
watch
know.
this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Invisible,
I
yes,
I
yes.
think if you made
10,000%.
content on it, it would get a lot of views from DC
would.
fans too.
Yeah, it,
It'll be worth it in the end. It'll be
Hmm.
play the long game. It'll be worth it. Trust me.
I think everybody would like that.
Well, if I didn't really like Invincible.
What?
Oh, one of my.
blasphemy.
Billy?
I have one vote. I have a nay vote, so I'm not doing
Unmod.
it.
Unmod.
No, I'm just kidding.
You got one dude that
Unmod.
said no.
I'm just kidding. No, I'll probably check out the first episode. I'll check out the first episode.
You have Prime Video, right?
I'm kidding. Yeah, watch this.
Yeah.
Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's on Prime Video.
I have Amazon
What?
Prime. Does that mean I get Prime Video?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Watch Slick just come back next
I
stream.
don't-
and
I didn't
we're
use
gonna
that.
ask. We're gonna ask Slick how's Invincible a week from now, and he's gonna be like, "I did not expect that."
Anyway.
Shit, bro, there's a lot of people in here.
Huh?
So there are a lot of people in here.
Yeah. You know?
You know, yeah, you should watch Invincible. It's good.
All right. Bet.
It's
And if you
really.
don't have Amazon Prime, then you can use something that rhymes with 1, 2, 3 groovies.
Or you can just look up clips on YouTube. No.
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 They
No.
are
No.
the same.
Why?
What?
No.
What?
What? Nani? No.
Dude, I saw on Twitter someone
yeah.
that posted that someone recommended them to watch Invincible, and they watched it backwards. Like, say they started episode 8, then 7, then 6, then 5. Dude,
Why?
psycho. Psycho.
Why?
That's an interesting way of doing it.
Yup.
Twitter
Just
moment.
spoil the entire
That is
plot.
the
Quentin Tarantino version.
Dude, what was that kids movie that goes backwards? And had like a booger monster or something? I forgot. That movie was so weird. It was like a Rubik's
The
Cube.
little Einsteins.
Nah.
The little Einsteins.
It's like Spy Kids, but backwards.
He said the little Einsteins.
It's Spy Kids.
Nah, dude,
um,
it was
Spy-
so weird.
Back to the Future?
Oh, that was funny as fuck.
Spy
Back
Kids
to
Oh,
Back to the
Shorts.
Future,
That's what it's
Back to
called.
the Past.
Shorts. This movie was so weird.
Yo,
It was
Neil.
Spy Kids. Yeah, it was. Oh man, I miss Spy Kids.
Yo, what's up,
Yo,
Andy?
Yo, Neil, you want to hear a joke?
No, please, no. No. This is not the time and place.
No.
Why,
No,
man?
do
Why?
Do not do it,
It's never
Westbrook.
the time, Neo.
No,
you
no.
wanna know what's crazy? You gonna know?
You
wanna know
guys will
what's
lose
crazy?
all your brain cells if you hear his jokes. Please, please, no.
Well, I mean,
No, let's hear
Slick has
these-
brain pills, so
Let's
Oh,
hear
let it
some.
fly.
If
Let's
you
hear
tell
these
them one
jokes.
of your jokes, I
let's hear these
swear
jokes.
you'll be the
Oh,
first person I ever ban.
Hear
No,
the
no,
jokes.
no.
Let's
I wanna
hear a
hear the
joke.
jokes.
Let's hear
Let's
it.
hear the jokes. Yeah, he has brain pills. He'll survive.
No,
He'll survive.
The damage has already been done. You have to tell a joke.
Just tell the joke, man.
Tell it. Tell it.
It'll be the good
Tell
one. It'll be the
it.
good one.
Tell it.
Tell it.
Joke.
tell it.
Joke. Joke. Joke.
Joke. Joke. Let's hear it.
Okay, everybody, quiet for the jokes.
Shh, shh, shh.
Okay, so wait. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So how much does the chimney cost?
Depends. Probably somewhere between 10 and 20 grand.
Nothing. It's on the house.
Oh!
That was not funny whatsoever. I think that was the worst joke I've ever heard.
that was
Sorry, like,
absolutely
waiting for
the
the
worst
joke.
joke.
Where's
You
the
should be
joke?
exiled. You should be exiled just for
was
telling
so
that joke.
Funny. That was so funny. You can see my face right now. I'm laughing so hard right now.
You should be permanently banned.
Alrighty, so you're getting banned. Alright.
I have another one.
Hey, now that was a funny joke,
I have
West.
another one.
Wait, he has another one?
Another
Oh
one.
no.
God.
No, bro.
Okay, what
Stop
is
this
it?
menace
What
right
is
now.
it? What is it?
It better be good or else you get banned from this server.
Yo, Billy, it's gonna be the Thrawn one. It's gonna be the Thrawn one. Just go do it.
Bro, I swear to God, if it's a Thrawn one, I'm.
It is. It is. Tell the
Nah,
joke.
do the throne one. Do the throne one.
Dude, tell
Oh
him. Tell him.
God, no, God.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
God.
Okay. Okay, so wait.
Hey
Where do you
guys.
go- Okay, so like, where do you go to piss and sleep?
Repeat that? Sorry?
Where do you go to pee and sleep?
To pee and sleep. Hold up, let me think about this for a minute. Hold up.
You're
To
bad.
pee and sleep? I don't fucking know.
To the gas station.
Are you ready?
What?
You wanna
Bro, I
listen?
know it.
Wait. No,
You
let
wanna
me
hear
think.
it?
Let me think. To pee and
It's
sleep.
the fact Rick has to think
Dude.
about it.
Don't spoil it. I need to.
Wordplay. It's wordplay.
It's wordplay. Pee and sleep. The bed. The bed. I don't know. What is it?
The restroom.
I need you to delete your whole account right now. Like follow these
Yeah,
steps.
I think you
Go
should
into the options
just
menu,
permanently ban him,
log out.
please.
He said log out. He said log
You
out.
know, that was the best joke I've heard in the past 5 seconds.
I'm just gonna have to hit that ban. I'm just gonna have to hit this ban button on your profile real quick. I'm so sorry.
Yo,
but-
chill.
Bye. You just hear the disconnect noise.
No.
Dude, I'll never forget that stream where Slickmouth was playing Arkham Knight, and it was the 1989 map with Penguin, and then this dude over here says, "Hey Slickmouth, who'd win in a fight, Deathstroke or Red Hood?" I'll never forget that day, bro.
Why would you never forget that?
Right?
The response was gay.
Wait, Neo, that was me?
Yes, bro, I will never forget that day.
Wait, can we hear another joke?
Well, do you have another joke?
No.
Does he have another one?
Do you have another one? You can't. Surely you don't just have two.
No, I actually don't have another joke. Actually,
You do? Sick.
Nah.
All right.
no,
let's hear
no,
it.
no, and then I said I don't.
Oh, let's hear pickup lines. Let's hear pickup lines. From everyone.
Nah.
Not from everyone.
Pick up lines.
Pick up
Pick
lines.
up lines.
Yeah,
Pick up
Pick
lines.
up lines.
Pick up lines.
Yeah, Neo.
Bro, this stream went from a live discussion to us just like clowning on somebody.
I really want to hear these.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, Neo, how about you? Nah, Neo, you too. What you mean?
All right, you want to hear one? You want to hear one?
Yup.
Okay. You must be a really good florist because I only want your tulips. Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, I know one.
I'm gonna.
All right,
need you to go
wait.
over,
Before we
look up-
continue, have any of these worked on anybody? Are these unproven
no,
pickup
no.
lines?
No, that was
Obviously not. It's Neo.
No, what? Excuse me, you better take that back. You
No,
don't know me
obviously
like
not. I know.
that. No, that was cringy on purpose.
See, I'm gonna need you to hand in your card to the Slick Mafia. I'm gonna need you to deactivate your account. I'm gonna.
All right,
need
let's
you
hear
to-
yours. Let's hear yours.
Hey.
What is this?
Yeah.
He
Put on
said,
blast.
hey,
Don't
hey.
talk about that junk, bro. You gotta say it right now.
He got quite real.
What is this?
He got quite real.
What
fast.
is this stream? What is this stream?
It's
I know.
Alright, you know what? I'll say mine. I'll say.
All right,
Alright,
Nick,
Bill,
let's-
go ahead.
let's go.
Good Lord Almighty.
Sex.
All right.
Yeah, you're getting no money on this stream.
All
What
right.
no business does to
I'm gonna kick Billy. I'm gonna go have him go outside and touch his
Booby.
butt.
I'm amazed that just under 60 people are watching this.
Bro,
Ooh.
if
We're
people
I
are,
don't want that
entertaining
creator.
60 people.
Oh, hold on.
if people are watching on their mom's account, they're not watching any more live streams after this.
Come on, it's not that explicit.
No,
It's not that
It
explicit.
could be a lot worse.
Explicit when Billy just said sex and boob.
Wait, is that J-Roll in the chat? It's like no.
J-Roar's in the chat?
I'm playing.
Is that John?
Prayers.
Oh, Anakin. Oh, you tweeted out 11 likes in your asked out your crush, and you're at 10 likes now.
Oh, hold on. Let me like that. Can you link that in the Discord?
Yeah, it's in.
All right, we'll get him to 11. All right. The other thing is you have to
Yo, Neil,
you have
check
to
this
film yourself asking her out, and then it'll be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So let me
Yo,
know when
Neil.
you ask her out.
Neo, bro, come on, do it.
No man,
Come
no
on,
more
Neo.
jokes. No more jokes.
No,
We're not joking.
I'm saying about. hold on.
I know a pickup line.
This is real life.
And
Alright.
also, Anakin.
How about this? Does
Before
anyone know
you
any
try to
Black
bet-
Ops quotes? Any lines from Black Ops? Any memes?
Shit.
Oh, yeah,
I guess we really are a Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Oh my goddamn onion mason.
Oh yeah, Anakin. Before you try to back out and not do it once you get
The
11
numbers,
likes,
Mason.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna have to say, Anakin. Once you get 11 likes, you have to ask out your crush. No balls, all right? You can't back
Anakin's not here.
And you have to do it live stream. On
Look, I don't want Anakin to ask me out. Alright.
Whoa.
I know a
He has
pickup
to-
line.
He has to do it live, and he has to join VC,
Hold
and
on,
he has
hold
to
on.
keep his mic, and he has to do it on speaker, and he has to keep his mic unmuted for the whole
Damien?
conversation.
Damien's out of the closet, and so is Nicholas Martinez.
Calm down.
Yo, what is that
Anakin-
mic? Stop with that noise.
Anakin and Nick? Whoa.
Bro, I think I'm gonna have to take this.
Good thing Billy Shears is straight.
I bought this 5 and below mic today. I don't know if I'm gonna use it. I don't know why I brought it. I just brought it for fun.
Okay, wait. Can we get Anakin asking his crush out on stream? Can we get her in the Discord chat?
Can we hear? Oh
Yes.
God, no.
Slick Muff, who said it was a her? It could be a him. It's 2021.
Oh, you're
You
right.
gotta be more inclusive.
Yeah.
That's true.
Slick Muff. Come on.
Wait. We cannot do
dude,
it.
you live in
Discord.
LA.
Come on, Slick Muff.
I know.
Cancel.
I'm gonna do better.
Cancel.
I need to do better.
Dude, if you still lived in Cali, you'd be dead right now.
Cancel.
If you still live in Cali, you'd be dead right now.
Bro,
No,
I
for real. Get her in here. Wait, well, here's what we'll do. Well, I'll put in a good word for you. And then she'll be like, wow, look.
No, I won't.
Bro, we're just gonna pretend we're gonna look at the chat and see Capricorn talking about he wants to do something.
Oh, I have a better idea. You can pretend to be me and then be like, oh yeah, I'm a fucking like YouTuber. Oh yeah,
my
like.
I got 81.5K on my YouTube channel. About to hit
This is-
100K.
Slick Muff, is this the kind of content you're gonna put in your second channel?
Yeah, why not? That would be fun.
Bro, this is behind the scenes kind of shit.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Slick Muff with the relationship advice.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna point out Slick Muff. Another show you should watch. Boruto. Skip through the first.
Slick Muff's
100
the love guru.
Skip through the first 175 episodes. That's it.
Dude,
Okay.
Slick Muff is the dude from Happy Feet who had the thing stuck around his throat. You know the penguin who's like the love.
The scarf?
No. Who had the plastic
plastic.
soda piece?
Dude,
Slick Muff the matchmaker.
Yes, bro, the love guru.
Slick Muff is
Imagine she just
it's now
subs to the
Penguin.
Imagine she subs to the channel and
Better
finds
watch,
out that
better
Anakin doesn't own the channel.
Slick Muff the penguin.
No.
Slick Muff.
So Anakin, tell us about this this lady.
Female.
He's not in here
Why
Oh, he
isn't
just
he
left.
in here anymore?
He's trying to make his
because
move
he
right
left.
He left a long time ago.
He left to ask her out.
He did?
Wish him luck.
now. Bro,
I
you
think
guys
so.
remember Ghost? Imagine it goes through as we planned, and then Slick Muff goes live one day, and she just finds out it isn't Anakin. It's a 23-year-old man.
Wait,
That
hold
would be
Wait, is this an
crazy.
e-girl? Is he asking out an e-girl or what?
Whoa,
I'm
Pokemon?
pretty sure it's the e-girl. You never know where Anakin.
Tier 3 sub, what?
Oh no.
Wait, hold on.
Bro,
How old is
imagine if it's one of the girls who do the hot tub streams on Twitch.
Ask her out through a $100 donut.
Bro, if I was a girl, I would do that shit. You kidding me?
That's money.
No.
And who'd be your only fan?
money is money?
Okay, so that's an idea for new fanfic.
No matter how you get it.
You think I wouldn't be at 100K by now if I could stream this game as a fucking chick instead of a guy? Like what?
Hey, you guys wanna know something?
I bet I have like 10 times the viewers if I was a chick. I mean, under the assumption that I'm attractive. I mean, I can't be like super ugly, but
Wait, no, you don't have to be a chick, dude. That's how you get in the female audience. Just take off your shirt. bro.
Neil, check DMs, bro.
Double your audience.
Oh, Slick needs to take off his shirt now.
Double audience.
I am not fucking Channing Tatum.
Jesus, Steph.
I don't think that would do me any good.
Yo, who's doing?
Six were doing the same thing on stream for the past 15 minutes.
Oh my god.
And it's just them.
Bro, who is motorboating the mic?
Bro, we need an IRL stream of Slick playing basketball. Yes.
Dude,
Playing
we
basketball?
went from Ben Affleck Batman TV show to a shirtless penguin playing basketball.
Oh, what?
I think this is better.
You wanna know what's crazy? Imagine Slick and we actually get this, and Slickmall just dislocates his knee on the court.
Yo,
and then I'm
who is this
like,
transplant?
Yeah, right.
dude?
Bro, I don't know what we're talking about. I'm not
Yo, ban transplant 161.
Yeah.
What the, yo, what is he on? What is he
Just
talking
ban him.
about?
Yeah, ban him.
Yo.
Peace, brother.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We had a whole Karen in the chat.
No, don't time him out. Ban his ass.
No, he's gone. He's gone.
Wait, can I ban him? I want my
transplant
first
got
ban to be
cooked.
transplant.
Transplant
I want my
got
first-
cooked.
I want my first ban to be transplant.
Dude, he's already gone.
Oh, he's done. He's
Yeah,
done.
you're late.
Damn.
You're late.
You
has
couldn't
to
save
go for that
some for me.
one.
You guys are ass.
I did it before you even asked.
He has to go.
God damn Neo.
You're too late, my friend.
Bro, yeah,
Live and
my
learn.
friend,
Nah, friendship with you is over.
Oh no, live and learn.
They just got divorced. Oh,
Oh, they got divorced.
What?
divorced on live. Oh.
Damn, where's Dr. Phil?
Who got divorced?
Wow.
Neil and Billy.
No, that's not true.
Oh,
Yes, it is. Stop the cat.
it's my
bro.
favorite
Nah,
couple. Come on.
Nah, he said he liked the first half of Killing Joke, so I had to go. I was like, nah.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Like the
unacceptable.
I know Slick Mob likes the first half of the Killing Joke.
Fuck no.
Hold on.
I think he only likes it because of the Batgirl.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
guys are
hey,
trolling
that
the
is
shit out of me right now.
Dude, you were confused
This
or
is
not,
the
and you're like,
new
I should not like this, but I'm
Slick
enjoying it,
Mafia.
but I'm not. Dude,
It's
Slick Mob's
like the first
confused.
45 minutes of the Killing Joke. You have to go. We don't accept that yet. All right.
Yeah, sorry, Billy.
When his Killing Joke review comes out, he's gonna call Bruce Timm the artist.
Dude, it just sucks because Bruce Timm used to make such good content, and then Killing Joke, like, what happened?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to figure out how Alfred has
He
not
got
caught the
horny,
concept
Neo.
of that.
He got horny.
Dude, he got taken over. He didn't get bonked.
He drew too many erotic pictures of Batgirl and he just snapped.
Bro,
No,
we
no,
just
I
gonna
understand
pretend
why
that-
the first half.
It broke him.
Now the first
Wait,
half
I'll never
exists because like
understand-
not
I'll-
everyone knows Batgirl, so he's like, let me set up Batgirl for the general audiences so they can care that she gets shot later on by the Joker, which makes sense. But like,
Wait.
that's not how you do it.
No, it's like, yeah, you set her up, but set her up correctly. Don't like
Yeah,
make it
like,
weird.
If
Wait,
that
we're
were
talking about
popular-
we're talking about Batgirl, but we aren't gonna pretend that Batman didn't like basically like get raped by Talia to conceive Damien. Like,
Everyone talks
Oh,
about
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What's the discussion about? What is it?
like
Your mom.
Oh, you know, just rape and rooftop sex.
yeah, like
Unacceptable.
Batman.
Yo,
Like-
yo, don't say that word. That's gonna get demonetized.
Hey,
Oh,
Say the R
my
word.
bad.
I feel
Bro,
like it's gonna get
Shatter,
monetized in
come
the first one.
on, Shatter.
But-
You can't say the R word.
Ooh,
Alright.
Damien.
I'll say
Alright,
ape from now on.
or don't.
we're just gonna pretend that Batman didn't.
Or
get,
let's just not talk about rape.
Yeah. Hey, you just said it, but you
You
just.
just
Yo,
said
come
it.
on.
You already
Slick
said it.
Mom,
There's
come
no
on,
point.
Slick Mom.
Cancel him off. Cancel him off.
Yeah, so more.
But yeah, we're just gonna pretend that Batman didn't get like get his
We got
DNA stolen by Talia to conceive Damien. Like, he literally spiked this
Yeah,
man's
but
drink.
that's comic accurate. Killing Joke first half was not.
Yeah.
With Neil,
I mean, the problem wasn't adding extra scenes. I like that they added extra scenes.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
like that the scenes were shit.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a discussion about what exactly?
The Killing
You
Joke.
would know if you pay attention.
I wasn't by my phone. I was gonna do something.
We're talking about the accuracy of Batman lore in animated films.
I like the new 52 animated movies more than the Killing, and that says something about
Dude,
it.
I'm gonna say something. The cowl for the new DC animated Batman is so sick. Like for the Son of the Batman,
I never saw
or, like all those movies. The
That-
cowl.
no,
is
the
so
one-
nice.
I'm gonna say this now. I'm so glad they're doing a movie on the long Halloween.
Yeah, that's gonna be sick.
I'm not. Animation.
And I'm not happy about the anime.
Animation style's trash.
I
Wait,
mean,
oh.
who cares?
Oh,
I mean, yes, but like, it's honestly.
Slick off. Have you seen the Catwoman nerf?
I know.
Have you
It's more
seen
about
the
the
nerf?
story, though. I'm still excited to see it.
But have you seen
And
the?
I'm-
Come on,
I
you guys
know.
aren't-
I have.
You guys aren't sick of the Archer animation.
And I'm glad that they're also like they're doing two parts. So like the first part drops in July and the other part drops like 6 months. later.
Dude.
I hate that. That sucks.
Bro, I like it because it doesn't like just give us like a whole movie. It actually divides.
I
it
wonder
up.
if they're
They
gonna
did it-
change the ending of it too, since it's since it's a murder mystery. It's kind of like, you know, I don't know. I already know what happens at the end. But I wonder if they change who the killer is. That would be sick.
Probably won't. to say comic accurate, they probably won't.
You don't think so?
Bro,
You might be right.
Imagine,
No.
I mean, they did with
imagine they
Batman
make
Hush
Alfred the
movies,
killer
bro.
at the end.
Yeah,
That would
they
Because,
whenever they change stuff, it's a little iffy.
Dude, they didn't
yeah.
put the biggest twist in the whole book into the movie. And I don't want to say it because it's not a known twist. And it's not the ending either.
Yeah, it would be
Wait, what?
better, like,
In the
if
comics.
murder-
I don't want to say it because it's a huge spoiler. If you've only seen the movie, then like the comic does not.
Yeah, only a couple people know that Bruce Wayne's Batman.
Yep.
No, but it's a huge spoiler and just not in the movie.
Bro, it's crazy how in the movie, like, if they're really gonna adapt this in the comic, we're actually gonna see like how Two-Face was created, like how Two-Face.
What?
Like, got his-
Say that.
Yo,
That was a-
look.
No spoilers, but I'm gonna spoil something huge.
Hey,
Why?
hey, you don't know if it's gonna. Hey.
Guys, I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm gonna spoil everything.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
Can we talk about Jason's Batman suit?
Hey,
Damn it,
approve
why'd you-
Lego Productions comment.
Damn
Okay.
it, why'd you spoil that, bro? I didn't see it. Or read the comic. Come on, bro.
Wait, what did he say? My internet blanked out.
It was like, I like how it shows, like how Two-Face is made and shit. Nigga, I didn't know that was in Long Halloween. I didn't know that until just now. I didn't.
Hey,
Dude, at least he didn't spoil the actual spoiler Long Halloween. Then I would be pissed.
True.
You're acting like I spoiled the entire ending.
Dude, I read Dark Victory before
that-
Long Halloween. And Dark Victory is a sequel to Long Halloween. I read them backwards, so I already knew the twist.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
was so
So
upset.
it was like how that dude watched Invincible completely backwards. You just did that with that
I didn't
storyline.
know Dark Victory comes after Long Halloween.
Nah. He did it the correct way. It's how Quentin Tarantino would have won.
Started off.
It's
I
how
started
Chris
off
Nolan
with
would have wanted.
showing who
I'm gonna be
the
completely honest.
the twist is, and I was like, who is this guy?
The only movie that sold within the entire New 52 animated movies was Batman Hush, because like it really had no type of character development for Catwoman besides like just.
They didn't have Huntress in the movie, bro. How you gonna cut off Huntress?
They didn't have Hunters. They didn't have Tim Drake Robin. They didn't. I don't know if everybody knows this, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, they didn't have Batman.
Like.
No,
Bro,
but I read the
so, like,
comic
they
directly
were-
before I saw the movie, and they took some panels and they put it super accurate. It's just the story that they chopped up and they removed some stuff, but the stuff that didn't include are straight from the panels.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the comic. I like the comic more. Like I have the full comic on my.
Everyone
on my
likes it
phone
that way.
now.
I think everyone likes it that way, to be honest.
It was back when DC Universe was still an app, and you know how they had comics and they had shows on there. So I just read the comic and then I just
Wait, now
watched
it's
the movie
like
right after.
comics now.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen K-Wing's review of Batman Bad Blood?
Yeah,
No.
like a video.
Yep.
That's
It's
a
a
good
bad
video.
movie?
Yep.
Yeah, you should
Wait,
watch his review of Batman Bad Blood.
The
Wait,
Judas contract, am I right, guys? Teen Titans Judas contract?
Well, how is that not?
Yeah.
How is
Bro,
that not-
Justice League vs Teen Titans, am I right? Movie slams.
No.
No, but how is Judas
No.
contract not canceled in 2021? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, the whole
Why?
Deathstroke Terra thing is weird as.
What?
Yeah, it's canceled.
Yeah.
Dude, she's 14.
Yeah, that's sus.
My man's is 50. She's
Wait,
14.
Dude, and it wasn't just a romantic relationship. He was,
And she's 14,
yeah,
and it's like, wait, hold on, wait, what?
He was hiding the cucumber, if you get my drift.
yeah, with a 14-year-old.
Bro,
And
when
he's
I
like
saw
6.
that, when I first saw that, I had to rewind, and I was like, wait, what? Hold on. What is this?
That's sus as fuck.
Very comfortable.
I had to pause the movie.
That's what I'm
and
saying, it's
think about
super
what I
sus.
just saw.
Yeah, that's sus.
Neo, check-
Prayers.
I'm just glad that show didn't get canceled.
Do you
Neo,
guys
check
think
the-
there's gonna be a new Arkham game?
No.
Yes, it's coming tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I think they're.
And it's gonna be 5 times the size of GTA.
And Batman isn't even gonna be on it. It's just Superman.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is supposed to be connected to Arkham. Apparently, I think it's.
It
supposed-
is. It is. It's an Arkham version.
I think it's supposed to take place before like Arkham Knight. Like,
Is it?
let's say like, if I could give it a time frame, I would say like.
In between City
Arkham-
and Night.
That wouldn't make sense though because they never introduced the characters.
Wait.
Mm.
Yeah.
Arkham Origins takes place at the end of year 2.
No. Actually, I would say in between. What you call it? In between Origins and Asylum. Actually.
Yeah, I would say.
When are we gonna get the prequel to Origin?
We
Never.
did, like, you got a prequel to Origins. It's like, there is a
No,
prequel.
because
It's like the comic before Origins. It goes over like how Batman like found out about Black Mask and like what he started to do. That's why like in the story where like you see that like Batman's like known about Cobblepot and how it's been so hard to find him. It's because like before the game started, like the comic went over how he was already investigating before the game, and then
we're
the
talking about
riots
Origins, right?
yeah. Then the Blackgate riots happened, etc. Then like there's another Arkham game that's supposed to take place 3 months after Origins and Cold Heart, Batman Blackgate, Batman Arkham Blackgate, and that's when Catwoman gets introduced.
Hold on. I'm interested to see how Ben Affleck's Arkham suit is gonna look like. That's interesting.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right.
Yep.
Super interesting.
I didn't even think about that.
This one she's good.
It's gonna be sick.
I know, bro. This one she's sick as hell.
Would you guys
I
rather
can't
have
wait
it
till
like
we
the
get Killer Moth.
or like Arkham Knight? Like, you know, Arkham Knight is armored, and then the other ones is like more fabric based. Would you rather have armored or fabric?
Fabric.
Armor.
Both.
Armor.
Actually, okay. Honestly, it depends on the person I'm fighting. It depends.
Because honestly, with Ben Affleck,
Person you're fighting, bro. You're not Ben Affleck.
Honestly,
No, but-
I would keep it like less armored, but like
Because honestly, if you take the Ben Affleck suit and just make the ears longer, that's the Arkham suit. I
No,
guess
because
make
Well,
the bat
kind
skinnier,
of.
make the bat skinnier and give him the underwear, and there you go.
But honestly,
The underwear really pulls the suit together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Like, you can easily do an Arkham suit. That's my point.
yeah.
Okay, Neil, but to answer your question, I would say more armor in my opinion.
I feel like the balance would be great. Kind of like
To be honest,
the advanced.
I'm kind of
Arkham- like, you know, the advanced Arkham Asylum suit that has like a little bit of armor on.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thankful that the Flash
That's all
TV
things
show is a
should be.
thing because they took the character vibe serious and they made him way cooler.
Dude, I didn't even know who Vibe was in the comics before that. The only place I've ever seen Vibe.
I
is
didn't
in
either,
Vibe.
but then I did my research and he was taken as like a joke.
He's like Batman 3, and that's about it. That's all I've ever seen him in.
Bro, the only time
To
I've
be
seen
honest,
all
the most comic accurate Batman that we've gotten in the media is Lego Batman.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not even wrong.
Lil.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not.
I'm spit.
Well,
But however,
Yeah.
I will say this: the most unique Batman.
What's up, Jasper?
Is
What's up,
Lego
Ian?
Batman
What's up,
3.
Lego Productions?
Honestly, I would say Batman Telltale is the most unique one in
I don't
my
know.
opinion.
What about Batman Ninja?
I mean, Ninja's pretty unique. That's unique.
Yeah, Batman Ninja's
Batman
really
Ninja's
unique.
cool.
No, okay. I mean, like character-wise, like not like.
But like, what makes him so different besides his parents being not good people? Is it?
Oh, let's see. The fact that that before you actually like get to like develop a relationship with Alfred. Let's see. The fact that shit, I forgot.
That doesn't sound that different from Batman and other things.
Man, there's too many differences. You can't even name one. That's so many.
It's like the video, dude. It's like that video. He's like, damn,
Yeah, like, you know what you feel?
What is the most comic accurate live action Batman?
Hey guys, what does the Dark Knight bonus
Val
means
Kilmer.
when you do challenge maps in Arkham Asylum? It says Dark Knight bonus on your points. Does anybody know?
I don't know.
God damn it! Where's
I
Luke Wayne
see,
when you need him?
That could be probably when you do like all combos in one.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I just got a free flow.
I'll hit him up.
I'm trying
be honest,
I'm trying to get 3 stars on this shit.
We've never really gotten a comic accurate Batman in live action.
Facts.
Because they all
Of
kill.
course we have.
No one understands
haven't.
Batman as a character.
We do.
Who?
Adam West.
LOL.
Well,
don't even say I'm wrong. Don't even say...
You technically you aren't. You aren't.
I mean,
is
for
he
the
live?
for the time
Is he
he was
live
accurate.
action? He was accurate
Kind
at the
of.
time, so exactly.
At the time, yeah.
You're not wrong.
Get me.
I would say that like the most comic accurate would be the Dark Knight trilogy, because the only time Batman actually really kills is when like he accidentally kills Harvey.
You guys are forgetting about the most accurate Batman movie.
He doesn't
The most
accidentally kill
accurate
Harvey.
Batman movie. You guys are forgetting.
Prince of Persia.
Nah, Mask of the Phantasm. Most accurate Batman movie.
Yeah, but that's
Bruh,
animated.
it's not. That's not live action.
Yeah, yeah.
But it released in theaters, so it counts.
But it's
It's
not
not live action.
Yeah, obviously. I'm joking.
That's not Kevin Conroy in the suit.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't count.
Yeah,
Obviously
Mask of
joking.
the Phantasm is supposed to happens like a year before Night or Origins rather. I forgot about that. And
I don't think we'll ever get an accurate Batman. You would
Probably
need a
not.
series for that. You can't do that in one movie.
I mean, if you think about it, they have like lots of ways to really make it accurate. Cause I don't know how to say it. Don't care.
Accurate.
Yeah. I don't. But,
Am I wrong for thinking that Roger Smith is the best Batman voice actor?
Yes.
Yes, completely.
Wrong? What?
Yeah.
Wrong would be an understatement.
And for that, and
I mean,
for
That
that, I'm gonna
opinion,
kill the server.
that opinion
Opinion,
justifies
but that one's
being a
wrong.
crime against humanity.
Yeah. You're entitled
And
to your
for-
opinion, but that opinion is wrong. Just saying.
Okay. He's a.
And for saying that, you get kicked out of the server. Goodbye.
Wait. Let's hear him out.
No, we don't allow different opinions in this.
Nah. Different opinions? What do you think this is?
Is this
Democracy?
Is this
Fuck.
You wanna hear a joke?
Because I feel like sometimes we act like
We have already
Kevin Conroy's
established
the
this is a
only Batman voice
dictatorship, to be
actor.
fair.
That's like saying Arkham Origins is the best Arkham game. Like, you're just wrong. I'm sorry.
It's
I don't know what it is.
it's the second on
Yeah,
my
because
list.
obviously the best Arkham game is Batman
It's City.
Arkham Blackgate.
No,
Nah,
but he's
VR, man, VR.
There's a difference between saying something.
What are you talking about? Batman Arkham Blackgate's the best.
But you can say that you like.
What are you talking about, bro? Arkham Knight.
Arkham City is first place, Origins is second place, third place is Night, and fourth place is Asylum. That's my list.
Songs
Or-
and atmosphere is
In my opinion.
No, Night is the first. I'm not gonna because it's
That's also your opinion,
Origins,
bro.
Origins is first in my opinion.
That's another opinion.
I respect that.
Origins actually nails down what Batman used to be.
Yes, in that one scene where Batman and Alfred were talking, that
Goated. That scene.
I don't know, man.
I don't care, bro.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
scene is god. Yeah, I agree. That scene is god tier.
However,
That shows what Batman is.
What's up, Andy?
And overall,
However-
Origins has the better boss fights overall.
For a fact. For a fact.
Yo, that
Yeah,
Firefly boss
100%.
fight, bro. That's like that's my favorite in the whole game.
Bro, the three Bane boss fights you get throughout the story.
Dude, the Bane boss fight scared me. Like, I was shaking.
Dude, yeah.
For real.
Bro, what, bro?
the Bane one. Oh god.
Yeah.
He goes through the fence and he pulls you out.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie,
Arkham Knight has the best boss fights.
No, it doesn't.
They would go by.
One of the best. My bad.
Nah.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, hold on.
No, it
Who
doesn't.
said that?
Yeah.
What's
There's
one of the
only-
best in
only like
Arkham
three
Knight?
There's only like 4 boss fights within the main story.
There are actually somewhat decent.
Bro, the only decent boss.
No. You guys are neglecting the best boss fight in all the Arkham series. In
Deacon
Batman Arkham
Blackfire.
Knight, Nah. Deathstroke tank boss fight.
I'm losing the crown. Get out of here. Circus is calling.
No. I'm saying facts.
I feel like the tank was overused in
It's
the.
facts.
Bro,
It's
Circus
is calling. No.
I just thought all I gotta say is that who thought it would be a good idea to go from the retro Batmobile that we owe money to drive to a whole tank. It wasn't even a car, it was a tank.
I think it was a good idea, but they used it too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great idea. Way overused.
100%.
Wait.
But dude, you gotta admit, like that tank mechanic was so cool. Like when it first happened, it was awesome. But like when it happened over and over and over again, it was like that's when it got annoying.
Okay.
I agree.
I agree.
I mean, like that was unique. That was cool.
Okay.
You know what I think would have been a good use for it? You know how at the end of the
Everything-
Two-Face, at the end of the Two-Face side mission, he literally just drops dead like a normal thug and with like minimum effort. What if when you defeat him there, he runs into like an armored truck and tries to run away with the money? And,
And it's like an NPC, like.
That would be a cool use.
You remember that one Arkham Knight trailer where like Batman drives through the flames and like over Two-Face?
Yeah.
Yes, can we please have that?
That's what I wanted when you went up against Two-Face.
Look, his armored truck crashes in Grand Avenue, he crawls out, and you have a boss fight in the middle. Dude,
that would be pretty sick.
The only thing that prevents me from doing the new game plus for Arkham Knight, I've done it before. It's just the fact that you have to do stealth in it.
I mean, once you get good at it, you don't mind anymore.
Yeah, I mean, once you get good at it, like it's never that much of a problem.
Yeah, but
If you think about it, everything revolves around the Batmobile. Like you needed to get that. You only went to Stag's airship second time to get that.
Honestly, I agree.
Yeah,
like,
that was so
everything revolves
annoying.
around Batman in this series, and it shouldn't be that way at all. Like, what is this, a Batman game?
It's just a Batman game, or it's just
I
a
don't mind it.
Batmobile game?
I don't mind it because they're like, oh, it's the last game in the series, and we've been teasing the Batmobile since literally Arkham Asylum. Like, it's right in front of you, you can't even drive it. So they're like, you know what? Let's just give everyone the Batmobile.
But that doesn't mean they didn't execute it incorrectly.
Yeah, I don't
they
mind
still
it.
executed poorly.
I don't mind it as a vehicle, but I think they overused it in parts in the story, and they mishandled it for things like the Arkham Knight boss fight and the Deathstroke boss fight. If those are both hand-to-hand and no Batmobile...
And Deathstroke, a boss fight too.
Yeah, Deathstroke and Arkham
Deathstroke
Knight.
is one of
If
the
they
most
used it less,
hand-to-hand
if
combat.
they used it less in their Riddler trophies, dude, we would not have a single problem with it. If they removed it from those two boss fights and used it less in Riddler trophies.
Yo, Ian Vera brings up a really good point. He's
What'd
like,
he say?
I hope they add the Batwing in a Batman game.
That'll be kind of broken.
If we ever get one.
Yeah, but then if they do that, it'll be like a Batwing tank, and you'll be rolling around the sky.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
It would be like
then
a,
we'd have another tank.
It'd be like you can't do the Riddler trophies without your the bat wing auto locking the fucking sensors or some bullshit. They'll just make something up about.
We already had a game where you could fly vehicles around Gotham, and that's a little bit broken because it's Lego Batman 2, which is a Lego game. It's not like real life. Now imagine that in real life, bro.
Ian asks, can someone explain the ending of Arkham Knight to me? So essentially, what happens is Batman faces death because he has to reveal his identity. So obviously, like, he's there with Scarecrow, right? And Scarecrow unmasks him on live stream and basically reveals his identity. So then, once people know who Batman and Bruce Wayne are, that they're the same person, then it creates a bunch of liability for the people that are a part of the Bat family, like Alfred and Jim Gordon and other people like this. So what he did is just like in The Dark Knight Rises, he faked his death and made it seem like he died when in fact he's alive, and he's still out there. Of course, the little teaser at the end is that he's now manifesting Batman in a slightly different way as this nightmare bat who uses the fear toxin from Scarecrow, but still like doesn't kill, but he uses like he's the nightmare bat basically. So that's essentially what happened. It's basically the Dark Knight Rises ending. It's very similar.
I know what they should do with the DCEU. They should do the Blackest Night storyline. They should build up to like an event like Marvel.
In a DCEU?
Nah.
Well, maybe in like Patterson's universe. I don't know. They should just like start over.
I would see DC.
It's even
AU.
less
I would
believable
say
in the Pat
DC.
universe.
Okay. I would see DC AU maybe, but I don't know about DCE.
Because you had to.
Okay, guys.
Green
I'm
Lantern.
gonna hop off the stream. I've got some things to do. I gotta cook and that sort of thing. So thank you guys for a great stream. Thank you to everybody who's been on Discord. Had a great time, and thank you to everybody that's been watching. We peaked at over 130 viewers, so it was a fantastic stream. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Again, don't forget to hit the like button on this stream. That would be greatly appreciated. Feel free to become a member in the link below. It's only $2 a month. You get exclusive badges and emojis. I've been streaming consistently all week. Thank you to everybody again who's been in all of the Call of Duty streams as well. I'll be streaming probably tomorrow, and I will see you guys then. Peace.